My will reads, fuck this up and I will haunt you for the rest of your fucking life.
He's following me.
What do you want?
To die!
Somewhere outside the city, I told my mother, you're dead to me.
No, that's not it.
If I can be free of you without having to lose you.
Sometimes that's not possible.
I keep telling people I'm pregnant. They ask, how'd you do it? What are you taking? Said I drank a bottle of port, smoked some fags, and fucked a string.
All lies!
He needs to have a secret but can't help tell. He thinks we don't know. Believe me, we know.
A voice in the desert.
He comes after.
There's something in the way.
Still here.
I believe in anniversaries. That a mood or event can be repeated even if the event that caused it is trivial or forgotten. In this case, it's neither.
I will grow older. It will, something.
I smoke till I'm sick.
Black on white and blue.
When I wake, I think my period must have started or rather never stopped because it only finished 3 days ago.
The heat is going out of me.
The heart is going out of me.
I feel nothing. Nothing. I feel nothing.
Is it possible?
Sorry?
I'm not a rapist!
David,
Yeah.
I'm a pedophile.
do you remember me?
Yeah.
Looks like a German.
Talks like a Spaniard.
Looks like a Serb.
You've forgotten.
All things to all men.
I don't think.
Yes!
I couldn't forget.
I looked for you all over the city.
I really don't!
Yes! Yes!
You do!
Yes!
Stop this.
Now I've found you.
Someone has died who isn't dead.
And now we're friends.
It's not my fault. It was never my fault.
Everything that happens is supposed to happen.
Where you been?
Here and there.
Leave!
Where?
No!
There.
Because love, by its nature, desires the future.
If she had left,
I want a child.
I can't help you.
none of this would have ever happened.
Time is passing and I don't have time.
None of it.
No!
None!
In the lay by, on the motorway going out of the city, or maybe in, depending on which way you look, a small, dark girl sits in the passenger seat of the parked car. Her elderly grandfather undoes his trousers and pops out his pants. Big and perfect.
I've done nothing. Nothing. I've done nothing.
And when she cries, her father in the back seat says, "I'm sorry, she's not normally like this."
Haven't we been here before?
And though she cannot remember, she cannot forget.
And has been hurtling away from that moment ever since.
Will you come around and seduce me? I need to be seduced by an older woman.
I'm not an older woman!
Older than me, not older per se.
You fall in love with someone who doesn't exist.
Tragic.
Really?
Oh, yes.
What do you want?
To die.
To sleep.
No more.
And the bus driver loses it, stops the bus in the middle of the road, climbs out of the cab, strips off his clothes, and runs down the street. His cute little ass shining in the
I
sun.
drink till I'm sick.
I see him everywhere. I know the plates. I know the car. Does he think I don't know?
You're never as powerful as when you know you're
I
powerless.
shake when I don't have it.
Bleeding.
Brain melts when I do.
I ran through the poppy fields at the back of my grandfather's farm. When I burst in through the kitchen door, I saw him sitting with my grandmother on his lap, kissed her on her lips and caressed her breast. When I related this to my mother nearly 10 years later, she stared at me oddly and said, "That didn't happen to you. That happened to me. My father died before you were born. When that happened, I was pregnant with you, but I didn't know it until the day of his funeral.
We pass these messages.
Someone somewhere is crying for me, crying for my death."
My fingers inside her, my tongue in her mouth.
No witnesses!
And if this makes no sense, then you understand perfectly.
It's not what you think.
No, that's not it.
Time after time, same fucking excuse.
Leave!
Come back! Stay!
Can't have this again.
Stoned.
I have a black side, I know. I have a side so green you'll never know.
Have another drink. Another cigarette.
Sometimes the shape of my head alarms me. When I catch sight of it reflecting in the darkened train window, the landscape passing through the image of my head. Not that there's anything unusual or alarming about the shape of my head, but it does alarm me.
Why do you do this?
I find it alarming.
There's so little time.
I hate the smell of my own family.
Base 1. Base 2. Base 3. Bingo!
You'll smell better when you're dead than you do now!
An American woman translated a novel from Spanish into English. She asked her Spanish classmate his opinion of her work. The translation was very bad. He said he would help her and she offered to pay him for his time. Well, he refused. She offered to take him out to dinner. He found this acceptable, so he agreed. But she forgot. The Spaniard is still waiting for his dinner.
El dinero viene solo.
Alone.
If love would come.
It's just not me.
Has it ever occurred to you you're looking in the wrong place?
Now.
Never.
No.
It's very nice. Will you make me one?
It's made of eggshells and concrete.
Will you make me one?
Concrete, paint, and eggshells.
I didn't ask what it was made of. I asked if you would make me one.
Every time I have an egg, I stick the shell on there and spray it.
She sees through walls.
Will you make me one?
Other people's lives.
Mother beats your child savagely because it runs out in front of a car.
Stop thinking of yourself as I. Think of we.
Let's just go to bed.
No.
A wish under pressure.
Crime, blue murder.
Do not remove your gloves until you leave the last town.
Are you a lesbian?
Oh, please.
I thought that might be why you don't have children.
Why?
Never met a man I trusted. Why what?
Do you trust me?
This has nothing to do with you.
Why what?
I'm not interested in you.
Why?
I'm not interested in the first fucking thing about you.
Well, I don't drink, I hate smoking, I'm vegetarian, I don't fuck around, I've never visited a prostitute, and I've never had a sexually transmitted disease, other than thrush. This does, I'm afraid, make me a rarity, if not unique.
Look,
Listen.
look, my nose.
What about it?
What do you think?
Broken.
I've never broken a bone in my body,
Like Christ.
but my dad has. Smashed his nose in a car wreck when he was 18. And I've got this. Genetically impossible, they said, but there it is. We pass these messages faster than we think, and in ways we don't think possible.
Bye. Bye, Les. Bye.
Hurry up, please. It's time.
And don't you think that child conceived by rape would suffer?
But as it is.
You think I'm going to rape you? Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.